Hi everyone, delonewolf here, and welcome back to sisi, the test server for EVE Online. So I'm here because we received some features to test. Now these have not been confirmed for the Hyperion release, but CCP is working hard on all of that, and it's a really nice feature that that has been deployed here. It's about a shareable overview, which I think is going to be awesome for a lot of alliances, corporations, but especially for new players that often do struggle with finding a correct overview when they first join fleets or when they first do PvP and all of that. And so yeah, having the option to just share an entire overview through a mail or through the chat or whatever is, I think, going to be really awesome, and I do hope that this will get finished for Hyperion, because I think that's a small but drastic improvement for the game. There should also be some V3 graphical updates deployed here, so I did launch this session in the DirectX 11 client. And well, the Brutix, it looks a little bit more shiny, and it's got a nice round edges, but I'm not a graphical expert myself, so I do tend to play on the DirectX 9 client because I personally feel, it might just be a little bit of bias on my part, but I feel it's a little bit more stable and a little bit more responsive than the DirectX 11. I did have some serious crashing going on when they first deployed it and I tried it, so I tend to stick to DirectX 9, but here on the test server, why not give DirectX 11 a chance? The Brutix looks pretty damn good, so let's undock it and let's have a look at these shareable overviews. I think if you play EVE Online, you can definitely see how this is going to help out the game quite a lot, and how this could be a really major improvement. So here, for instance, I've set up an overview. My default general tab is just pretty much showing everything. My PvP tab is the default PvP overview setting. Then here I have another all tab where PvP is put on, so let's maybe change that one. Open overview settings, or can I just, let's see, let's load a general profile here. Let's stop the Brutix here for a moment as well. And then over here I have a drones one, which will only show drones like this, for instance. Let's say that this is the overview that your alliance or your corporation wants you to play with. It's adapted, you know, you can do whatever you want with this. For instance, in the overview settings, of course, you can well, select and deselect anything and everything in EVE Online. You can also set all the different states and everything like that in the overview. So you just need one person to make the best overview for your corporation or whatever. And then let's save this one. So all I have to do for that, let's say that this is the one I want to share the rest of the corporation. Let's have open overview settings again. All we have to do is drag this icon down here, and it loads Mizuko's overview like that. Then let's do delete these tabs, and then maybe change this one to a bad one. Like, let's say that we have the drones profile here as well. You know, this would be like a new player. He's got a bad overview, and this is what he set it at. So he receives this link either in the chat or through a mail from the corporation. All he has to do now is just press this, yes, and there you go. The overview that was saved has been loaded onto his own overview, and now we can go right ahead, join the fleet and see the exact same thing as every other fleet member and DFC. Before, you either had to like completely talk them through the entire overview, all the different settings, saving profiles, and all of that is not as intuitive as it sounds. Sometimes it's really a pain in the ass, and the overview can do weird stuff when you don't want it to. So this is going to make life a hell of a lot easier for a lot of players, and I really think it's awesome that CCP is working on this. As I've said, I'm again going to iterate this warning. It's not been confirmed for Hyperion, so don't shoot me if it's not part of the next release, but at least you know that CCP is working hard on getting this done. And yeah, if they can get this to work, it's really going to help the game, I think, and it's really an awesome thing for new players, because the overview, well, it's really a unique aspect of EVE Online, but that's really needed in order to be able to play the game, and especially to be effective in stuff like fleets and all of that. So I think this is going to be pretty damn awesome. As I've said, you can also post this in mail, so let's maybe create a new mail here, and you can always also put an overview setting. There is one danger, of course. People might start spamming wrong overview settings with different names in local during fleet fights and all of that. Still, this should be enough. If you click it, you need to actually confirm that you're going to change your overview profile. So honestly, if you get tricked by that, it's really a little bit your own fault with this one, with this warning window that cannot be avoided. That should always pop up. But yeah, the positives, I think, way outweigh the possible negatives and scams that could be done with this new system. Yeah, just being able to share the overview very quickly like that is awesome. This also means that your overviews are going to be saved on the server. This means that, for instance, you could make an alliance mail, or let me see here, as a message of the day with different overviews that you want people to be able to access on a single click. That's really going to be awesome, you know, for larger alliances. You know, I can imagine you have a capital ship overview, a main PvP overview, maybe a Titan overview, a hauler overview, a miner overview, and all of that. You could make all of that available in a single mail, in a single chat window, or whatever. Just have all of those links there. All people have to do is just click on them, and bingo, they've got their new overview. So yeah, this is a small but extremely awesome feature, in my opinion, that CCP is working on, and it did excite me, you know. Not that we actually need it, we're a very small corporation, but I can just see how awesome this is going to be to so many players, and I think it's definitely worth a video, and it's worth it to, in case you didn't know yet, to notify you guys that this is on its way, and being able to share your overviews, I think, is going to be absolutely awesome. And look at that. My preferred star, honestly, the vertical one, looks pretty damn awesome. So yeah, also some graphical updates is what CCP is working on. Unfortunately, that's all the information I have so far about Hyperion. Let's hope that they come out with more soon. That's it for this video then, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.